Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm joining in a collaboration with Rob and Sumner and Angel Macmillan, and I will have their channels in the description box, and there'll also be a playlist for everyone who's joining in this collaboration, which is a winter favourites collaboration where you can share your favourite winter recipes. So we've had some quite chilly weather here in the west of Ireland, so I decided to make an Irish stew. Or just a regular stew. I'm calling it an Irish stew because I'm Irish and I'm in Ireland. So in the background, I'm listening to my friend April from Cooking with April. I love listening to YouTube videos and half watching videos while I'm cooking or listening to podcasts. So today it was April at Cooking with April. And so thank you, Rob and Sumner and Angel, for inviting people to join this collaboration. And I'm just going to get into the video now. And don't forget, there'll be a playlist at the end as well.
Alright, so my onions, they're good. Just want to add in some of this chicken.
So there I am, finished finally chopping my onions. I'm ready to move on. I can hear Angel is chopping, April is chopping onions too in the background. So I'm popping a big knob of butter into my slow cooker. I'll pop in the chopped onions and some nice steak seasoning. And then some Himalayan pink salt. Some pepper, and here's my stewing beef. So I got these packets of stewing beef for half price because I think the sell by date was the next day after I bought them, so I just bought them and popped them in the freezer and took them out on this day. And I love getting my meat for half price. If you're used to watching my videos, you will be used to seeing my packs of discounted meat that I'm always watching out for. I get a thrill out of it, not having to pay full price for meat. And as you can see, this is absolutely delicious looking stewing beef. So I've popped it all into the slow cooker and I'm breaking it up. And now I'm going to get my carrots ready, and then they go in next on top of what's in the slow cooker already. And there's my carrots in on top of my meat and seasoning and butter. And now I'm going to add in an organic beef stock cube, which will add some nice flavour into the stew as well. And then the water goes in, and I just cover everything that's in the slow cooker or crock pot with water. And then I tried to break everything up a little bit. Now we're ready to put the lid on, and I put this on high, and I did cook it I think for 3 or 4 or 5 hours. I'll have to check back and see how long it took. But yeah, I just leave it cooking in the background, and I don't open the lid for the first hour to make sure that the heat builds up nicely. And next I'm going to get my potatoes ready. I don't put my potatoes into the stew because I find they get a bit too mushy. I just don't like them like that, so I cook the potatoes separate. So I'm going to chop these up into little cubes magically. Watch this. There we go. And I always steam my potatoes. Don't ask me why, but that's the way I like to do it. I just don't like soggy potatoes. So by steaming them, I don't find them soggy, so I don't. So that's the potatoes ready to turn on. And there they are cooked. It wasn't that fast. If only real cooking was this fast. So here is the stew after a couple of hours. You can see the meat is starting to get nice and soft. Let me see, I'm checking the carrots. They seem to be nicely doing too. Let's see, what do I do next? I can't remember. Is this the point where I put in the peas? No. Oh, I'm going to start making the the gravy thicker. So I'm going to make a roux with the juice from the stew. I'm going to add in some flour, and so you get a nice roux out of this, and then you add it gradually back into the stew to thicken up the gravy. And I think I did this twice because I wasn't happy with how the gravy was how the thickness of the gravy the first time that I did it. So yeah, I'll just put on a nice bit of music here and you can watch this in the background instead of me yapping away here. Which I'm trying to make sure that there's going to be no lumps. You don't want a lumpy stew. Sure, I'll keep talking, will I? You can let me know. Would you rather I talk away in the background, or would you rather have some nice music? So by doing this, I didn't end up with any lumps in my gravy, which was lovely. And now, with about an hour to go before dinner, I'm adding in the frozen peas, and the stew is boiling hot at this stage, and the peas will cook very quickly. I think I put it on at around 11:30 in the morning, and we were going to be eating at around 4:30. So as you can see, the juice, the gravy was still very watery at this stage, so I decided I was going to thicken it up a little bit more. And I'm also checking the meat at this stage, and I can see that it's cooked. So I'm happy that everything is practically cooked at this stage, but I do want to thicken up that gravy, because it is nice to have a certain thickness of gravy when you're pouring your lovely stew over your potatoes. At least that's the way I like it anyway. And I'm the one who's cooking. So I think thickened up nicely in the end. And then I had some sweet corn left over in the fridge that I wanted to use up. So I'm adding that in as well into the stew. And that mightn't be an orthodox thing to do, but it's a Fiona thing to do. To use what you have, and don't let anything go to waste that you could have used in a dish. Especially something like this where most of the flavour is from the meat anyway, so you might as well get some goodness in there from bits and pieces that you have in the fridge also. And that's Chloe singing in the background. Chloe loves singing. So thank you for your background singing, Chloe. And here's our dinners all served up, ready to eat. I like to put a dollop of butter in my stew before I eat it, so it's nicely melted into it. So at the end of this video, I would again like to thank Rob and Sumner and Angel Macmillan for inviting people to join them in this Winter Favourites collaboration. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did I talk too much? Would you rather just watch me cooking and listen to the music? So don't forget to go to the description box to check out the playlist for this collaboration. I'm looking forward to watching all the videos that will be in the playlist. And best of luck to everybody. And thank you all for watching, and God bless you all, and talk to you soon. Bye.